Hello everyone and welcome back to Calmlands. This is the multiplayer co-op with Nordic farming and we have reached episode number 30. We're down by the new productions today, the sugar mill, and we've also got our confectionery round the corner where we've got most of the ingredients for donuts, but the last thing that we need is eggs. So the plan is I'm going to hop in the Tatra first thing this morning and I'm going to go swap the trailers around. We need to park this one up and get the pallet loading trailer, and we need to get the eggs from the chickens, which are right up by the farmhouse. Nordic is going to be starting off by doing some slurry runs because the BGA needs more slurry from our pig and cow farm. But of course I've got the truck, so how is he going to transport the tanker? Well, we're going to be buying a second truck for Calm Farm, and that's because we're growing like mad, so we really need two trucks in order to do it. We're not going to buy a second Tatra, we're going to buy a man truck, agri truck, so it'll be exciting to see that once Nordic has purchased it. But let's get this trailer swapped over for the pallet one, and then we can be on our way with some eggs. Right, so the cow farm is where the pallet trailer is, so we'll park up this one. And I'm hoping that Nordic's going to be on his way down here with the new truck to grab the slurry tanker that's parked there as well. So we should be able to see that. Right, we've got the pallet trailer, and I think in the distance I can see Nordic approaching with our new truck. Cost around 121,000, so not a cheap outlay, but it's going to serve the farm well. So I look forward to seeing that hurtling around the corner in a moment. Here we go. It is the MAN agri truck. And what a fantastic horn it's got. Brilliant. So yeah, Nordic's going to grab the slurry tanker and start doing some loads. And I think that agri truck is going to perform better than the Tatra because it's got the front weight. And we often find that the Tatra is a bit light on the front wheels, so it sometimes makes the steering a bit jerky. But yeah, we'll leave Nordic to his business and we will go and grab the eggs from the farmhouse. Right, at the farmhouse, and I think the eggs are all tucked around the side there, so let's pull in and back up accordingly. Here we go. Time to claim all the eggs that we've been busy producing. Let's get the curtain open and we can load these all up. Lovely jubbly. And there's one small pallet here, it's only half done, but we will try and grab that if we can. There we go. We want all the eggs. So let's canvas up and head over to the pallet storage area because we're going to drop the eggs at our pallet logistic hub, and that's then going to distribute it to the donut factory along with the flour and the sugar to get busy making donuts. So previously we planted some corn and some sunflower in the top of the hill field and then our newest field close to the farmyard field, and we also drilled in some sorghum on the field to the left of me. So those crops are still in progress and we'll have to see to them when they're ready to harvest. And then last time we also harvested all of the sorghum from the Hitman field and the second third of the farmyard field, which had potatoes in as well, and all that contributed to the pig feed. Aha, here's Nordic. Fantastic horn on that thing. But yep, today we will have to dedicate some focus to getting what was the sorghum field turned over, needs ploughing, and then we'll have to get it limed up ready for the next crop. And additionally, our grass field near the farmhouse also needs some lime and fertiliser. So once we've got the eggs in there, we will move on to those jobs. Over the bridge we go into our production area, and we've got the pig food factory on the right, and this is our little pallet hub where we can deposit stuff off and it gets stored here and automatically distributes to where it needs to go. So let's open the canvas. We can drop off all our eggs in here. There we go. Eggs are all in, so let's take a look at the menu. So this is our pallet storage hub, and we've got eggs activated as an incoming material. And I think we've set it to distribute already. So yeah, got 14,000 litres of eggs, and they would automatically distribute to where it needs to go. Now the donut factory is here, and on the hour it should send some eggs to the confectionery where we can then activate the donuts. So I'm going to activate that now in readiness, and we should start to see some eggs filter in on the hour. Excellent. So the eggs are in the hub, and they will transport to the confectionery on the hour, and it's now active, so we should see some pallets of donuts coming here. And once we do, once we build up a good enough stock of donuts, we will sell them. So we'll come in at the end of the day and check in how our donut production is going. But yeah, that's looking pretty good, and really am liking our production area. There's obviously more to add to it, plenty more things that we want to do. Yeah, let's get back to the cow farm, park up the trailer, and we can get on with the ploughing duties we've got today. Alright, here's Nordic. He's finished all the slurry runs, so we just need to come in and park the pallet trailer. Hopefully there's enough space. Like a glove. Fantastic. Right, we'll just wait for Nordic to finish up what he's doing. I think he's just adding some borders into our fields where we want to define the boundary. And I'm going to go nip off and get one of the big ploughs. Right, we'll take the plough at the front, and Nordic will come and grab the other one. Or if he's busy, we'll come and grab it for him. But there we go, we're hitched up. And I think we're going to do the ploughing with both trucks today, because they are the vehicles that have the horsepower that we need to pull them. The T8, the New Holland T8 can pull the plough, but that's the only tractor that's got the horsepower beef to pull it. Right, plough number 1 dropped off. And plough number 2. So the plan is that farmyard field here is going to merge with Hitman field, which we extended previously. So this is going to become one big field. We're going to keep this field that's sort of arching the road here as separate. That's currently got sunflowers in. And we might turn that into a grass field because it's quite undulating and it's only a small field. And it's close to the cow farm, so it'd be good for making grass and hay. Then the field up the top of the hill here is going to remain as a separate field, which we'll put whichever crop of our choosing in. And then cow farm field over here is going to remain separate, but we'll probably extend it down and around the pig farm when we can buy that area of land. Okay, we're going to get started. Nordic has been busy setting out the new boundary for the field, and I think we've got a new entrance to this field, which probably goes onto the road. So yeah, this now merges these fields together. And if we drive around here, I think, yeah, here we go. Nordic is starting to set up. Right, so Nordic has been busy tidying up this section and has shortened it a little bit. Yeah, let's get unfolded and we can follow him flying around the headland just to mark out where we're going. But this is fantastic. Right, so just want to check that we haven't got create fields on. No, we haven't. So let's lower away and we can come along and follow him. Beacons off. Yeah, and we're going to get all this turned over because it all needs ploughing from the sorghum and the potatoes that were in here before. So 2 trucks ploughing away. We're going to get busy with this. I'll see you when we're done. And there we go. That's the field all ploughed up. So now farmyard field and hitman field are merged together. So maybe we'll have to come up with a different name for the larger field. But yeah, that's all good. Right, Nordic's over here washing up the plough. We'll have to come and do the same because it's filthy dirty. And then we're going to be moving on to liming what we've just ploughed, and then liming and fertilising the grass field. So let's get this washed up first of all. So we'll park the plough up over there, and then we can move on to gathering our liming materials. Right, Nordic and I have enjoyed using the agri trucks today, so we're going to keep that the way, and I'll grab the spreader with the Tatra. There we go, got 100% lime in it already, so we are good to start liming. Right, Nordic and I are ready. We've already got 100% lime in from when we last did this, so we're going to head over to the far end of the field and begin the liming process. So the fantastic thing about the Tatra is that it's nice and fast for dotting around. It will start over in the far end, and this has got a fantastic width, and thanks to our agro trucks we've got PTOs to run all this equipment as we go, so that is fantastic. Need to zoom out a bit so I can see what we're doing. And yeah, Nordic's going to keep us nicely topped up as we go, I think, by running the auger master behind us. There we go. I'll try and keep course and keep speed, otherwise I'm likely to mess up. There we go. So yeah, Nordic and I are going to get this all limed up and see you when we're done. Okay, so that's all limed up, and Nordic and I remembered that we did lime the newest patch, area number 8, which we extended on the back of Hitman field, so that's why the lime wasn't applying there. Yeah, we have finished doing that, so now we need to move on to the grass field. Nordic is refilling the auger at the storage area, so we'll refill the spreader. But as you would have seen, Nordic kept us well topped up there by making sure he was running with us, and he's probably going to have a very dirty auger and truck because it would have been blasted by the lime in close proximity. Okay, so I think Nordic and I are going to swap now, so we get a chance to have a look at the new Man Agro truck, and we can run the auger duties. So yeah, in he plops, and look at this, the Man Agro truck. That's the TGS 18.500 4x4. So different to the Tatra, which is a 6x6. Let's take a quick look on the inside. Oh yes, very nice looking cab, and it's got a funky horn. Bit louder on the outside. Very nice. So yeah, we're just refilling with lime, and then we'll head over and start topping up Nordic as and when we can. The grass field is a little bit awkward in shape, so we'll have to make sure we just try and keep him topped up on the straights and when he tells us. There we go. We're all filled up. So time to put the man into action and head over there, cover on. And it's a bit wider, this truck. It seems to have a wider wheelbase, but it is only a 4x4, not a 6x6, so yeah, I don't think it's got the same level of traction, but it is heavier on the front, so that will make it nice and easy. Right, Nordic's down to 10%, so let's head over there and come and help him. I think it's going to use a lot of lime on this field because it's right at the lowest level. So we'll do our best to keep Nordic topped up. Right, first top up achieved, and we'll try our best to keep it that way. So we'll get busy with this second field. See you when we're all done. Right, that's all the lime spreading on the grass fields. This farm house field, and then field number 1 down here. And it's fair to say that the lime was very hungry for these fields because they haven't been limed in such a long time. So they've chewed through a lot more than the actual bigger field, Hitman field, and its extended part now. But we are going to fill up the auger again, just so it's ready for the next time we need it, because it's very slow loading. So we'll just funnel through the silo here and leave it to do a fill up whilst we get busy on something else. So yeah, that's left there and it's still filling up, so that's good. So next we need to fertilise the grass field, and now the time has come that we are going to get a slurry spreader, because we've got so much slurry and digestate that it really is time to start making use of that natural fertiliser. So Nordic is off to the dealership. He's going to pick up a new slurry spreader and some hoses for us, and we are going to go and get the tanker and bring some slurry up for him, well, slurry or digestate, and that will be readily available for him to top up at the grass field when he needs to. So we'll grab the tanker and we'll haul over to the BGA where we can grab some digestate, and Nordic is going to come and top up the new slurry spreader from the pig farm and the cow farm. Alright, so we're at the BGA and we need to collect up some digestate that's been building up over time. Here we've got 861,000 litres of digestate, which is pretty fantastic. And we do put the slurry into the BGA, so that processes into electric and methane, and also helps to top up the digestate. Right, that's 50,000 litres in the tank. That should hopefully do us. And Nordic is filling up the new slurry spreader, which has made a very large dent in our farm finances, but it will be worthwhile in the long run. and he's topping that up from the cow farm and pig farm with slurry. So he should hopefully have enough with that and what we've got in this tanker to do the grass field. Right, so we're back near the farmhouse area, and we can take a look at our new slurry spreader. Oh, here we go. So he's got the T8 and our new slurry spreader, and he is away. So he should be able to come and top up from us when we need. But yeah, Nordic has gone for the biggest Garant slurry spreader and the biggest Biomech hoses with it. So that is a beefy sized spreader. But it should get this job all done very, very quickly. So we'll park somewhere where he can come and top up, and we can also help him top up as well. Yeah, we'll get this all spread. Nice fertilizer for our grass, and see you when we're done. Right, so this is the last top up of digestate I think Nordic needs. He only needed a few more 1,000 litres just to finish up this section, so we can let him get on with that and finish up. And unfortunately we didn't have much slurry left in the cow farm or the pig farm in order to just do a quick run for slurry there, but got plenty of digestate, so that's good. And now that's the grass field, all digestate and slurry spread, so it's got the right level of fertilization it needs, and it's all limed up as well, so that's fantastic. And we've got our new fields, or we've got our expanded fields, let's say, ready for the next crop to go in the next session. And I think that's going to be a cash crop in Hitman field and farmyard field. But yeah, we will see to that next time. But let's get the tanker parked up, and then I think the last thing for the day is just going in to check and see how many donuts we've created. Right, that's the slurry tanker parked up now. And we can park up the new MAN agri truck to bed, because it's had a hard day's work on first day on the farm. So we're down at the confectionery, and let's take a look at how many donuts we've made. Should be round here, hopefully. Oh dear, there's none here. Where are they? Okay, so the confectionery has made some donuts, but it's not reached 1,000 litres yet. So I think once it's reached 1,000, it should produce a pallet. So we've waited a little bit into the evening to see our first pallet of donuts. And there we go. Yummy donuts. 1,000 litres of them. They look like they need a bit of icing on, to be honest. But yeah, hopefully they are tasty. And we should be able to sell these once we've got a good enough quantity. But that is it for today. Nordic and I are finishing up in the night. It's been a busy day of ploughing, getting our fields turned over, and then fertilising and liming, which has been interesting. Yep, if you have enjoyed watching, remember to drop a like, and if you've got any tips, tricks, or things you'd like us to do, then feel free to leave a comment. Check out Nordic's channel for his perspective of today's video. All there's left to say is, hope to see you again next time, and until then, catch you later. Cheers all. Bye bye.